Hey, you're welcome once again to another video on Ugamadi Football Channel. And I'm Ugamadi, and let's get right into it. So today's video will just be a preview into the Burnley versus Chelsea game. And it's nice to be doing this off the back of not just one win, but two wins. So coming off the back of the win against Brighton, the Carabao Cup game, and the Premier League game victory versus Fulham. So the team should be confident going into this one, especially with players beginning to come back, though not really available at this time. So Reece James is back. At least we've got that from, I think, on the Chelsea app, as well as the interview, the pre-match conference by from Mauricio Pochettino. So Reece James is back. He's been training with the squad, but wouldn't be available for the game against the Burnley. I know now. Pochettino cited the fact that he was banned due to altercation he had with the referee against the Aston Villa, and was banned and fined £90,000. And instead of Mauricio Pochettino has used that as the reason why he wouldn't be available for the game. But for me, I think he knows within himself that Reece James isn't physically or 100% ready to go into the Premier League game. So who do you think should be playing right back in his stead, given that this is the last game for Augusto, as in his absence? He's been out due to suspension, the red card he got in the game versus Aston Villa. So, what do you think? Who do you think should play in that spot? In a moment, I'll let you know my thoughts on it, but leave your thoughts and opinions, which are very important, in the comment section below. And and there's another question as well, with respect to who would you want to see up front. You have your Nicholas Jackson is back from his 3-game ban, and then you have Broja who scored in the game versus Fulham. So let's see who's going to start, who Pochettino is going to pick, who's going to use for the game, and then I'd like to know your thoughts and opinion as well. I will be giving my opinion, and I hope I'll be giving my opinion. Don't get this wrong. I'll be giving my opinion, and I would like to know what your opinion would be. So let's go. So for me, I feel going into this game, Pochettino should stick to the basics: 4-2-3-1. And I want to see that partnership of Enzo and Caicedo in the middle of the pack. May not see that happening. Still see sort of combination with Enzo, Gallagher, maybe Ugochukwu, or even Caicedo, and with Gallagher playing further forward. Now, in terms of pressing, when you have to press, I think Gallagher may be suitable to that role. But when we come up against teams where you have to actually break them down, when you have teams that set up with two banks of four in front of you, and then you have to break down with technicality, with passes, with a bit of intellect. Not to say Gallagher isn't intelligent, but with a bit of sort of creative nuance or nouns rather. I don't think he'll be suitable for that position anyway. So, but let's see how it goes. I would have much preferred, or rather, I would prefer having Cole Palmer playing in the 10 role behind whoever the striker would be, either Broja or Nicholas Jackson. So that's what I would have wanted to see. And then for at right back, there's a question: would you have Cucurella playing right back, or would you have Disasi played at right back? For me, I feel Cucurella has done enough to show that he can play there. The issue I have with Disasi playing at right back, he's physical enough, he can make the pass well enough. But for me, I still have this feeling that have people play in their natural positions. You have people who can do a job, but have to play in the natural position. If maybe you're in a game where you're coming up against strong sides, and maybe it's in a European fixture, and you won the first game maybe 2-0, and it's like 15 minutes to go, and you decided to shore up your defense, shore up the team so that you don't concede late goals, then you can go on to say, okay, I'll have a back four with the best defenders with the most defensive players in the squad. So tighten up everywhere. And then you could have Disasi, you could have even Cole sitting back at that left back spot, and so they can be a bit more compact. But when you're going up against the Premier League side and you want to win, it's a game that you have to get goals. And believe me, I'm sure you know as well, we have to get goals. We have to start winning games. 2 games we won is not enough. We should use that as some sort of inspiration to go on to win the upcoming fixtures before the international this bond game that comes up before the international break, and then going into and then after the international break, um, hopefully we can get on winning again, even if we come up against Brentford and then Arsenal. We should be beating Brentford. From honest, we should be beating Brentford. That shouldn't even be something we sort of second guess or think twice about. We should be beating Brentford with due respect to Brentford. We should be beating Brentford. But then we come up against Arsenal with the form they've been this past 2 seasons. Should be able to get a win or at least get a point of that game. So you play players in a natural position. So for me, Disasi, I don't feel he has the pace to play at right back. So I would have Cucurella playing at right back. That would be my choice. Reece James is unavailable, whether it's due to the suspension or due to the fact that I feel he's not yet 100% ready to feature in the Premiership game. So having Cucurella at right back. So that's what I would be looking to do. And then up top, I have a sneaky feeling, and that's what I have in my starting 11. Though, like I said, I don't really give out the starting 11. I don't give out predicted starting lineups. What I give out is lineups I would like to see. And though I have this player starting, ahead of Nick Jackson, I have him starting there because I think he may just be the striker that Pochettino would go with because he's got to go. It's a good nickel form. But again, I feel since he's recovering from injury, he's someone you want to bed in slowly, give him maybe another 20 minutes at the end of the second half. So I would rather have Nico Jackson starting instead of Amanda Broja, and then Broja could come up in the second half, or rather not in the second half, but come 20 minutes into the game. And now, so this is the starting lineup. I think we should see, not thinking we should see that I want to see, save for Broja, I would like to see Nico Jackson in place of Broja to start the game at least, and then going into the game, then we can go on to say 20 minutes left to go, 30 minutes left to go, or if there's something tactical to do to get back into the game. Hopefully, we're not trailing in the game. Then you can think of maybe switching off to 4-2-4, and then you're having 2 strikers, or 5-3-2, where you have 2 strikers up front. Or if Nico Jackson's tired, has to come off, then you can do all that. But to start with, I prefer to go with Nico Jackson. So when I'm going for Cucurella right back, I said before, he was really a warrior against Brighton, and he took that he took that form into the Fulham game, played very well against Fulham as well. So I think he should play there for looking at meritocracy because he's done well and he should be in that spot. And then Silva again in the middle, but I have no problem if Disasi takes up that spot. So I'm looking for Silva and Cole in the middle of the pack, but I mean in the defense, central defense. So, but I have no problem at all with Disasi taking the spot of Silva because Silva is 39, I think, and is playing like he's 25. But the wear and tear definitely would be sitting in. So, and I think his minutes should be managed, have some sort of load management, going into the rest of the league season. And so we preserve him so he can play for longer. So I wouldn't mind seeing Disasi in place of Silva. And then we have Ian Matson at left back. I just want to see this balance. I want the team to be balanced because when you have Cole playing out there, you'll lack balance. So, but we may end up having what we've been seeing, where we see Cole at left back. Well, He's the manager. He has to make the call, and that's what people forget. You're the manager. You make the call, and then if things go awry, you have to bear the brunt of the blame. Because if Chelsea goes on to wipe Burnley with the floor, um, wipe the floor with Burnley, and turns out will beat Burnley 6-0, 8-0, it will be a Pochettino masterclass. Oh, Colwill played fantastically out of position at left back when he should be left centre back. All the kudos will go to him. So when the blame comes up, when it's time for someone to be blamed, he should definitely bear the brunt of the blame. And as well, going for the forward, I want to see Palmer, I want to see Enzo deep row in the sixth row, Leslie Kuchuku. I want to see him there because I think last couple of games I've seen some fitness issues for Caicedo. So I want the sort of management team to be a bit careful with the minutes, with how he's used and shouldn't be rushed in. And if I was not mistaken, I think he was having a knee brace over his knees. So hopefully that's not too bad, but I think he should be managed. And Leslie Kuchko hasn't really looked out of place when he's played, so I want him to start. And then to close things off, maybe 20 minutes to go, just like with Broja, you could then have Caicedo come in. And then we've got further forward Palmer in the 10 row. Like I said, I want him to play there. That's where I think suits him the way he loves to play when you watch him play. He's not someone that wants to be blistering in terms of pace and just running in behind, but he's someone that likes the ball at his feet, has control, doesn't lose the ball when he gets the ball, and he has an eye for a pass. So whether it's Broja, whether it's Nico Jackson, he will definitely have that instinct to make the assist first, to create first. So that's what we want. Someone who's creative that would help the striker actually score goals. And then seeing the picture put up by Madueke on his Instagram saying unity, meaning everyone's working together. That's nice. So hopefully he's back and fully in the good books of Mauricio Pochettino, and then he plays at right wing. And then Mudryk, who's been performing very well, gradually not world class level, but he's been performing very well in my estimation. So to build on his confidence, I think he should start as well in the left wing. So, and because he got his first goal against Fulham, so hopefully he builds on that, maybe at least gets an assist, and maybe a goal as well against Burnley. And then up top, looking at Nico Jackson, do I have Broja there? But I wouldn't mind if I see Broja there as far as he doesn't play the full 90 minutes. So this is time for score prediction. Last time I got the score prediction against Burnley. Against score prediction against Fulham. Was it comfortable, solid 2-0 win? And even if it wasn't fantastic, but it was a serviceable 2-0 win. So hopefully going into the Burnley game, seeing Burnley's side likes to attack, and they want to be on the front foot. I wouldn't say play football in the right way, because one thing for me that makes football a beautiful game is that there are different ways to win. You can play being ultra defensive. You can play being a counter-attacking side. You can play being a ball dominant side. You can win being a ball dominant side. So all this rhetoric and narrative about playing football the right way, meaning you have to be all-out attack, especially when you're coming up against a side that is way better than you in terms of the quality of players they have. With all due respect, you don't have to come out all guns blazing. But from the way I've seen Burnley play, and seeing this sort of philosophy of his company, I think they'll come all out to play. So, and I see we'll create enough chances to probably get another comfortable 2-0 win. Hopefully, we get to see that. So, thanks once again for watching these videos. It really does mean a lot. So, please like, subscribe, and share this video. And that's it for me. Do have a splendid rest of your